Hello, my name is Daniel Wakema. I will be talking about 3 highlights of my life. The first highlight is my service to this country as a United States Marine. I served 4 years. When you enlist in the Marines, you start off with 13 weeks of boot camp. Then you do 17 days of Marine combat training, which is basic infantryman skills. And then you move on to your Marine occupation specialty, which is your job. And my job was to do all the computations and ballistics for firing artillery shells downrange, which is anywhere from a mile to up to 21 miles, just over 21 miles that we fired. While I was in the Marine Corps, I was required to go overseas, and what we did was we went on a ship for 6 months, which is called a float or Marine Expeditionary Unit. Some of the places that we went were, we left San Diego, stopped in Hawaii, went to Tarawa, stopped in Singapore. From there we went to Aden, Yemen, because we received a call of the USS Colgan getting bombed. We were 23 hours away, and we spent 53 days off the coast of Yemen providing support and security. From there we went to Kuwait, did some training in Kuwait, which in the desert there, when we took some temperature readings, it was 122 degrees in the sunshine and it was 110 degrees in the shade. And we had multiple vehicles get stuck in the sand. After Kuwait, we hit a few more Liberty ports. One of the big ones was Hong Kong, which we spent 5 days there. And from Hong Kong we went to Iwo Jima, and then from Iwo Jima we came back to the United States. Some of the things that I learned in the United States Marine Corps was to grow as a stronger individual, and also to become a better team player and depend on other individuals. My second highlight is golf. Once I got back from the Marines, back into the Duluth area, I did a couple different odd jobs, and a couple of years later I took up the game of golf to help me develop more friendships and networking capabilities. And it's a game that I've learned to join and love. These are some of the things that I use. I have Mizuno irons, Titleist wedges, Titleist 3-wood, and one of the things that I have is a Lynx Black Cat Tour driver. One of my friends made this driver for me, and he didn't give it to me, obviously. I had to pay for it. I have my bag here. I put on a push cart. I usually have an umbrella with me at all times. I have cold weather gear. I have rain gear, golf balls, tees, and I also carry a USGA rulebook with me at all times. And I also carry extra gloves, usually 2 or 3 extra brand new gloves, because when you're out in the sunshine, clothes sometimes get wet and you need to change them to keep your grip. I also have a small little carry bag that you see back here that I use in the very beginning of the season. I also use that towards the end of the season. My third highlight is basically what we're standing in. We just purchased this house not too long ago, and some of the things that I really enjoy about home ownership is the privacy that it provides, and I don't have neighbors above and below me making a bunch of noise, because myself and my wife are usually pretty private and pretty quiet people. And the other thing that I really enjoy about being a homeowner is I don't need approval from anybody to make physical changes to my house. So some of the things that we talked about was my growth in the Marine Corps, my friendships and development with golf, and my pride in being a homeowner. If you have goals, it may take you years to attain, but keep working at it and never give up. These are my 4 cards that I used.